Alright, what's up people? I'm sitting in the back of the Volvo. Gonna try and figure out why the fuel pump won't go back in the way it came out. Kind of a righteous pain in the ass, but you know, whatever. So I just figured I'd get this live stream rolling and hang out with you peeps while I do this. So I'm gonna try and find a spot to put it so you can kind of keep up with the action. Hey, that'll work. What's up, people? So I'm gonna pull my fuel pump back out. See if there's any obvious reason it won't go in the way it should. Say M9. I said it. Alright, let's take a look here. What is the dilemma? Alright, so the way it's sitting in, it's like supposed to be reversed, so it's supposed to sit in like that. I don't know if you can really even see it, but the only way I can get it in right now, it won't, the fuel lines won't reach where they're supposed to reach. So, yeah, I'm gonna make my dad put it back in. I'll politely ask him to, actually. But, yeah, so I'm not too positive on what's holding this up right now, but, I'm gonna move the hoses back out of the way. See if I can't coax it in the way it's supposed to go in. That's good. So what are you guys up to right now? Living life? Being gangsters? Gangster shit get the go ahead? Trying to sell trucks. Jacob, come to my house. What are you thinking, man? Alright, let's see. We need to get it in and turn it so it's this way. I don't know what the problem is. There's a lot of gas in there. 321, that's about a gallon of gas. So this tank's almost full. South Africa. Are you the dude with the Mark 1? The City Golf? I like those things. Alright, let's see if we can convince this thing to go in nicely. Dude, fuck the sending unit. Just run no fuel gauge. That's how mine's doing it. situate this hose in a better position because it's just not working for me. Don't know what that was, but I just knocked it under the car. That's cool. Alright. There we go, sorta. Yeah, I'm trying to get my fuel pump to seat properly so I can drive this car again, because I miss driving this car because it's fun to drive. Wait. Yo, I think I just did it. That's pretty fucking dope. Opinion on an 05 Silverado. If it's got a 5.3 in it, it's dope. When's the Blue Velo gonna run with the Lincoln's 5.0? Your guess is as good as mine, dude. We really didn't want to start working on it until it was warmer out. And it's nice out today, but it's been retarded fluctuating, like really irritating. It was like 60 degrees a few days ago, and then last night it snowed 2 inches. I drifted the Honda. I was going to live stream that, but my phone was at 2%. Well, it's in there. Here, oh, I forgot my fucking focus works now. So I can show you guys. It is in. So now the problem is this ring. And none of us can get this ring on. There's only 2 people that have. It's my dad and Brennan. And Brennan didn't even actually get it on. He was close. It's such a fucking pain in the ass. But, you know, it is what it is. At least that's in and seated properly. So now, I don't even know where to begin. The problem is that there's this rubber piece. I don't even know if you can see. There's like this rubber ring around that has to go inside the tank. But there's also a rubber like piece that gets seated right at the edge of the ring where this twists on. So you can't really tell. Like, they're the same exact color, so you can't tell what's correct. So it's aggravating. I'll go ahead and try and put it on, but I'm probably going to not be able to, and then we'll just go sit by the rabbit and talk, because live streams are dope. So, think of questions to ask, I guess, because that's pretty much all I'll be doing. How's my day going? Not too bad. Be a hell of a lot better if I had a fuel cell in my Volvo. Then it'd be a wonderful day. I'd probably be driving it. This is next on the list, by the way, dudes, to get a welded diff. I talked to Pat. He doesn't seem adamant about doing it again, because it was a lot more of a pain than I thought it was going to be. But when it got done, it was pretty sick. Plans for drift events. This car is intended to go to drift events in Twin Falls, Idaho, Magic Valley Speedway. We'll see how that goes for this season. I would like for it to be ready, but I also plan on putting the new suspension on it. No fucking way, I think I just got it on. New suspension, my IP sway bars, some other stuff. I got those 440cc injectors for it. I'm gonna get those cleaned up. That way I can crank the red line back up, because it's only 5,000 RPM right now, which is pretty pathetic. This thing's such a pain in the ass, guys. I really hate it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Actually, I'll take you guys with me. But I did actually manage to get it on for the first time. That seemed way easier than it has been in the past. Maybe I just needed the right conditions. Alright, we got this flathead. Gonna get back in the trunk monkey zone. Maybe I'll be able to fire it up for you guys here in a sec. That'd be cool. And then, if it fires up, Brock and I, and probably Ross, are gonna shoot a video. Oh, we get the privilege of taking the downpipe off of this and taking the manifold off once again, which is exciting stuff. Really excited about the injectors I got, but I'm also very unhappy, because since they're so much bigger, it's going to need completely retuned. But we should be making a shit ton of power for an old Volvo once those are in. Well, I don't say a shit ton, because people like fucking boosted boys and sloppy mechanics exist. Shit ton from my perspective, which is like 300. Alright, I lost the hose clamp from one of the hoses. I need to find that. Two of the hoses. Fuck. I should have an extra one for that one, but I lost it for the big one. So, first thing to check is down here. It's always sketchy reaching under this fucker. After it sat in the field, I'm really sketched out by what could live inside it. Oh, there it is. Can I zoom? Yeah, there it is. Fell under the car. It made it to the floor at least, so that's good. Alright, let me grab that. This is probably a whole new thing for you guys, huh? Seeing me work on my own car. It's pretty rare, but it does happen occasionally. I'm gonna check and see my fuel injection hose clamp situation. Yeah, Ross is gonna be pissed. He's gonna be slapping me around, be like, "What did I tell you?" Okay, I'll figure that out in a sec. Let me get this shit put back on. Looks like you need a fat ass blunt of some skunk and a cold ass IPA. Not a fan of IPAs. Well, certain ones. Deschutes Fresh Squeeze IPA, that one's good. That's about it, honestly. I mean, I've had some. I can't just like think of any that I actually enjoy. So I'll probably pass on the blunt as well, because weed just makes me go to sleep. But personal favorites, I've been balling hard on that Leinenkugel's grapefruit shandy lately. I actually had Traveler's grapefruit shandy the other night. That shit was good. I like citrus beers a lot. That's like my go-to thing. Traveler pineapple shandy. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. You ever had Smith's, or not Smith's, Ace pineapple cider and pear cider? Those are fucking bomb too. Red Dog, never had that. I've had Red Stripe. That's one of Ross's favorite beers, other than Coors, obviously. But Jamaican beer. It's good, man. Come on, you're almost there. Just go on. It makes me upset that there's people in this world that actually enjoy drinking PBR. You got a sick, twisted life if you like you some PBR. I wonder what size this is. That's crazy. I drink PBR if it's given to me. I only bought it one time, and it was because it was going into like this beer potluck thing where people had the displeasure of getting it occasionally. Hey Dad, check this out.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Nice. What was in the way?
I don't know. I just took it out and put it back in, and it went in. I didn't question it. And you know what I did to get the rubber to seat in there?
What?
I just put the destroyer on it and hit it with the hammer, and it popped in there like it was nothing.
Oh, really?
I was like, what the hell?
I've done that before, and it usually just folds back.
Yeah, it wouldn't. I've done it before too, but this time it just went in. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to put it back together.
Yeah. And the ring went on easy?
Yeah. It just went right on. Yeah, something's looking good on me today. The Volvo gods have graced me.
The hoses and everything were still attached inside?
Yep.
I forgot what was in the way, or?
No. And then O'Reilly I went in there and asked them for fuel injection line to replace that piece in the tank. And I'm really hoping they gave it to me, because looking back, it seems a little cheap. Because that stuff's usually like $5 or $6 a foot, and I spent like $250. So I'm gonna be real pissed off if that line blows. People say you have nice hair, Dad. The people say you have nice hair. I'm live streaming. Yeah. He says thanks. Ooh, hear that V10 roar. Woo! How much Volvos do I want in life? Fucking all of them. I missed out on an opportunity to buy a 5.0 swap 780 Bertoni. It was a little upsetting, but, you know, it is what it is. I didn't really need to spend more money. Do gotta give a shout out to Ross, though, because I didn't have the money to buy it. And Ross was just like, I'll loan it to you, you need that car. So even though it didn't happen, it is much appreciated. Ross is a good person. When is Jake getting me the Audi? I don't know. Like I said, we gotta make a video talking about that, but I just keep forgetting about it. I'm not in any rush. I'm not gonna try and hurt him financially since he owes me an Audi. Like we said in the original video, it's whenever he can make it happen, which shouldn't be too long. Kid's got a good job and a couple other things going on for him, so here soon, hopefully. I'd like another B5, especially for the summertime. Air conditioning's pretty fucking dope. Your dad sucked dick. I don't think that's true, dude. I'm one of 6 kids. I don't think my dad's the one doing the sucking. More Hondas? Nah. Actually, Ross and I are planning on buying another one here soon, but strictly for the purposes of flipping it and making some money. So I've been carrying around this 8mm socket for some reason. It's been in my pocket for like a week, and I was hoping that hose clamp was an 8mm, but I think it's 7. I'll hold on to the 8 actually, because I didn't even look. 7mm. Get this ratchet, get this extension, and we're almost ready to fire her up. I want to drive it. It's been a minute. Please do more Ross beer memes. Martin Klang, do I want to chill? I mean, maybe. Where you at? Where are we at in the country? Well, I'm in Idaho. I don't know where you're at. Wisconsin. You a Packers fan? Who's more flaky, Craigslist buyers or sellers? Ooh. Oh, there goes my extension. I'm gonna go with buyers. Sweden, hell yeah. What up, dude? Hopefully you under... Oops. My bad. Yeah, it was a 7. Oh yeah, that 5.0, dude. We might actually be headed down to the Houston area this summer. We'll see how that goes. I really would like to. I don't miss living there, but I'd go visit. I like that place, just not for more than a couple weeks at a time. God damn. That's not going anywhere. We're good. I don't want to break it. Throw a couple more. Yeah, well, that's fine. Alright. Just need a Phillips head and then we'll start her up. Don't forget though that it's still got a massive boost leak because the turbo's not seated against the manifold properly. So as long as it fires up, I'll probably leave this live stream be the only thing I upload today, even though today's supposed to be an upload day. And then Ross will come over, we'll shoot a video putting the Volvo all back together, and then we can upload that one tomorrow. Who buys anything with rust? Ross. That new Volvo's rusty as hell. This one's not even bad. All the rust it has is right there. What are you gonna do for 50K? Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. It's not like I'm coming up on it very quick, so. I'll be right back. So, just walked around the garage looking for a Phillips head screwdriver, and there was one sitting in here. That's pretty dope. All right. Carolina Reapers for 35K. I'd do Carolina Reapers for 100,000. I'm not doing that shit for 35. Ain't worth it. Ross does. I haven't told him about it yet, but I'm sure Ross will want that intake. Okay, she's all ready. Pumps back in, fuel line's hooked up. Everything seems solid. Let's grab the keys, see what's what. Whoops. What do we do for a living? I make YouTube videos and stickers and signs. We prime it a few times. Alright, ready? There we go. Fuel pump's fixed. She's alive. There it is. Yeah, that tractor sounds because of that giant fucking gap between the manifold and the turbo. Shit's like a good 1/4 inch. That's way bad. That fan puts out a hell of a lot of air. Still like no blow by, that's fucking nice. Wish my Honda was like that. Doesn't smell like gas. It's staying running. Nothing leaking up here. Nothing leaking down here. Boom. Jasmine's back, baby. Hell yeah. I'm stoked. I gotta call that dude. Take my 440s to him. I'm gonna have him clean them. I think he said for $5 more per injector, he would rebuild them, put new O-rings in them. So I might have him do that. But yeah, Volvo's back alive. We put my tools away. Almost. Make it one trip. How much is a fuel cell setup? Fuck if I know, I haven't even looked into it. I would like one, that's for sure, but not in the budget at the moment. Open up the Jeremy Clarkson drawer, pop that in there, and we're done, gents. But yeah, fuel cell money, fucking IPD lowering springs money, turbo money for the Honda. That shit's all going right here into my 16 valve, and I don't feel bad about it at all because I've had this thing for almost 2 years now. And it needs to run again. So that thing's getting a full rebuild, and it's gonna be expensive. I'm gonna put way too much money into it and I'll never ever see it again, but it is what it is. I love the bunny. That fucking exhaust leak. Still builds 5 pounds under load with that giant gap. Still, it's pretty impressive, honestly. All right. So I think this is gonna go ahead and be the end of this stream. Jasmine is back alive once again. AFR is still looking fucking solid, honestly. That's dope. And we'll take this shit apart. No, I'm not doing it right now. I gotta get under there, take the downpipe off so we can take the exhaust manifold off. It's gonna be quite a project. So this is gonna be it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Jasmine is back alive. I'll post a video about it tomorrow. Hopefully she'll be building her signature 14 pounds again. And pretty soon with those bigger injectors, it'll be 16. So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to see this thing get its diff welded. See some fat skids. Check out curseforever.com, and you only have 2 days left to buy a torque and horsepower shirt. teespring.com/BC_torque. We'll see you guys later. Peace.